Hi, my name is Vic, and welcome to Oddly Normal People.
Follow me to my favorite tree. Well, I'm offering a steady hand. I could be your security. There's no guarantee on anything.
My initial plan was to spend some time alone on this trip. Since 2022, I have been solo traveling a lot. I think it's quite normal to just want to be by yourself in your 20s, and it was easy when I stayed in Europe, but in Vietnam, somehow, that became impossible. People kept showing up. First, your best friend would say,
Ê bạn ơi, tôi muốn đi Tà Xùa với bạn.
then his local friends joined. And after that, some friends of the local friends. Eventually, you found yourself in a house by the slope of the mountain, eating ramen, drinking brewed coffee, hanging out with cats, and waiting for the rainstorm to pass. And that's how on day one, you get really comfy with not being alone at all on your solo trip. But to be honest, I'm glad that my best friend was here because normally I would sleep until 10 a.m. But today, he snapped me up in the morning to get the sunrise with him. Following up with a bunch of other side quests like filming for the homestay we were staying in, getting hot cocoa at his favorite cafe before he left. And that's it, our adventure ends now. But my adventure has just begun. Not really sure if it was because of my creativity running on low or my fear of riding a manual bike by myself. The first 2 days of soloing were not much to tell. I stayed in and maybe only went out to try some cafes here. Until the third day, I finally got the courage to hop on the bike and went somewhere further. And it was terrifying because this was what I had to deal with. But gotta tell you this, the result was so worth it. before I forget, this journey became so memorable because of the kids I met along the way. They're pretty damn cute, and even though looking healthy, sometimes they need a little treat. Buy some snacks, food, whatever you can give them to make them as happy as these. Play around with them. They love being picked up and having you in the fun. My inner child has been so happy here. I think I want to join them. I definitely want to join them, so even though my social battery is so dead right now, I will join them. Biết hát bài gì tiếp theo không? Thu cuối. Nào hát được không? Thu cuối. Cái gì? Thu cuối. Hát được rồi dễ. Ôi, con mèo. Xin cảm ơn quý vị và các bạn đã đến với show diễn của Lê Việt Hà, Hoàng Duy Hưng, Đặng Minh Đạt. Cảm ơn quý vị đã lắng nghe dù quý vị vừa chơi bóng vừa lắng nghe. Yeah! Okay. Waking up the next day with me was a fight over the phone with my mom. First thing in the morning. Got some puppy therapy. But somehow still managed to cry during lunchtime because the reality hit really bad. I have no one to share my feelings as freely and deeply as when I was in Europe. So it's time to heal in nature, I guess. Okay, it's gonna rain really soon, but I still have to look at that. These are where the rain coming from, and this is my point of view right now. I don't know, this is crazy, and my hair is also crazy. I need to have this right now, I think. Yeah, let's sit down here, even though it's going to rain soon, and I don't mind the rain. Okay. You know what? This is very needed today. I was crying really bad in the morning. Right now I can still cry. I did not let it all out fully, and I did not talk to the person that I need to talk to. Because they're busy, and I usually don't have a lot of friends to talk about all of this. And the nature is so beautiful, I can't stop crying. And the kids here also. I God. I don't know what is waiting for me ahead, at the cities, but I'm not ready for that. That's sad. And it's fine, it's a part of growing up. And I mean, I can finally cry out here because no one is watching. I feel so small in the nature. Okay, let's have a moment for myself.
And I'll take care of you along the way. My love, one day at a time, will leave our troubles behind. And you'll take care of me along the way. My love, one day at a time, will leave our troubles behind.
For the kids, but I feel like a kid crying here, so. Do not throw trash everywhere you go in Vietnam. Collect your trash. Where is it?
I fell before, but I can't ignore that it's nothing like I'm falling now. No, it's nothing like I'm falling now.
You really don't know what's next on your solo journey. For me, this one afternoon felt like an immediate answer to my prayers. I met an angel. Well, technically, this was our second time encountering. The first one was yesterday. Today, his brothers joined us on a little adventure.
Somewhere, waves through a lungs of hair. Faces just stop and stare, catching no light. So I hold you close, no matter where you go. Through all the rain and snow, be close behind. And I hold on, these threads won't come undone. If you're worn down, carry you home.
Xin chào. My name is Trắng. Con tên là gì?
Mạnh.
Mạnh. Con đây là Tránh à?
Chính.
Chính à?
Đúng.
My name is Chính. Nói đi. My name is Mạnh.
My name is Mạnh.
My name is Chính. The connection was so special. Kids here barely speak any Vietnamese, and I don't speak any Hmong either. Yet somehow I felt so understood, and for once, the lonely tree were not entirely alone on its own.
Cảm ơn cây vì đứng nơi che nắng. Cảm ơn cây vì đứng nơi che nắng. Đấy. Đúng.
Ôi, nhiều đất quá. And then the view is
fucking immaculate. Although there's a lot of fog, I can still enjoy this. What the heck?
The next day, my trial audition for Hazang Loop started. I put my life in the hand of a young boy who just turned 18 and let him drive me down this sketchy road down the dinosaur backbone. I made it to the mountains alive and got such warm welcomes by this tiny monster. Look how cute she is! She is so small compared to me, but you know what makes me feel so small? Nature. Two stranger girls who want to go to the dinosaur waterfalls asked me to join. That was the waterfall that I went to with my friends on the first day. So naturally, I said yes. The duo are Ling and Lem.
Chị Phích ơi, đố chị Phích biết em là ai? Đố chị Phích biết em là ai? Eo ơi, bọn em không hôn chị đâu. Bọn em đang leo leo chị đấy.
Apparently, we all had zero survival instinct and had such strong belief in our trekking skills. After getting lost several times, with all my confidence, I managed to get us in just to gossip about one of those two's ex-boyfriends. Look at me go! I already made new friends on the go and having dinners with them. Even spent the night so late on relationship advices like wow. Welcome the unexpected. You get so many unexpected moments and memories.
They all said that in Vietnam we have a saying, youth is a quick rain check or I don't know, a shower, I think. Tuổi trẻ là một cơn mưa rào. I would try to find the best meaning in English, but I think my youth is not just a shower, it is a fucking storm. I love my youth so much. Oh.
Things escalated so well that the next day I decided to go on another adventure with them, and trust me, they are professional human collector because just by breaking the bike down midway, we got 5 boys that helped us when we were panicking on the road.
này mày cầm của báo.
Tay Huy nắm ở tay Tú. Tay Huy nắm ở tay Tú kìa.
Tay Tú là em.
That was the last day of my journey. The next day, I had my last egg cocoa on the windhill, had some lunch where I found super cute cats, and headed home on a sleeping coach. On the way back, I could not stop smiling at the fact that I was here because I just wanted to be alone. Was I ever alone? Not really.